Hello beautiful ones, welcome in. This is going to be a Loot Lounge reading. I'm going to be using mainly oracle cards for this reading, and we're just going to go with the flow and see what comes out. There could be several messages for several different people in this reading, so take what is for you, leave the rest. I'm going to zone in now. Thank you Archangel Michael for blessing this reading, for protecting these messages. To all beings who are loving in the non-physical, the higher planes, the divine realms, I welcome you in now so we can get a clear message out to whoever needs it. What's the main energy? What does this concern? Okay, we've got relationships here. Libra energy, beauty, harmony, collaborating with others, joining your energy in with others. What other energy is on the table? Okay, we've got a twist in the tale. The unexpected, a change you didn't see coming. And this is a number 34 card, which gives us 7, the number of divinity. And then we've got success from following your north node. So someone could really be on the right track here. You could feel this in your soul as a kind of very succinct feeling of being where you need to be, of doing what you need to do. We've got third house on the bottom of the deck, communication. So I'm getting that there could be something unexpected happening in some sort of relationship, or this could be a new relationship coming in. This could be an energy turning up on your pathway. You could have had this feeling of, I'm doing everything I should be doing with the North Node energy. I'm wondering when something's going to shift on your timeline, and if this is your energy, I'm picking up on an energy of someone who's gotten stuff done, someone who's gotten in the driver's seat, and maybe you've been waiting for something to change in your reality, and I'm getting this will be a relationship change, something turning up when you don't expect it, or something coming out of the blue. What have we got? We've got the 5 of water over here. Okay, so there could be some lingering emotions still. Let's have a look. What clarifies the 5 of water? I'm hearing do or die, sink or swim. I feel like I'm speaking to someone who already did something that took all of your strength to get into this North Node energy. It could have taken a tremendous amount of grit and determination. Yeah, we've got the Hanged Man here on top of this 5 of water energy. You could be feeling a little bit murky in your emotional area because you're waiting for some sort of change. We've got Judgment here though, so this is telling me that the change you're waiting for is upon you. It's almost upon you. Let's see what's coming out here. Well done following your North Node, because a lot of people don't even know what that is, right? I'm getting that often when we're on the right career pathway, when we're doing what our soul chose to come in here to do, that's when we attract all of the right relationships for us. Yes. We've got the Maestro here. So you're skilled at something. I'm getting expert at something. You're the only one. This is almost like the Magician. And the Magician card traditionally is seen as a card of someone who is skilled in a specific way, and no one else can do what they do. We've got the Path here. Ooh, and I'm getting your path is opening up to you, but you could instinctively know that you're waiting for something emotionally. I feel like you know this. We've got meditation with the North Node. Passion on the bottom of the deck. Communication, passion. And they're telling me this is representative symbolically of you lining up on your proper pathway. There's that feeling of this succinct energy of you being where you're supposed to be. You could be someone who's used to a lot of battles, and maybe a peaceful period of time in your life is something you're not used to. Maybe you feel a bit itchy to move, a little bit restless. That's the kind of energy I'm getting here. Let's see what the angels are saying. They pretty much gave the game away at the beginning of this reading with this unexpected message that's coming in. Show me, what do the angels have to say about this situation? Ooh. Okay, wow. Nadil, let me guide you in a new direction. So I feel like there's an important relationship coming in that's going to change the course of your life, and you could have this instinctive, this is almost like someone who's very psychic and someone who's got ahead of the game with all their downloads, and now they're kind of waiting like, Okay, so I'm ahead of the game. It's almost like you've gotten to camp first and you're waiting for the other members of the camp to arrive. And there's always a price we pay for our psychic gifts, and that could be what you're dealing with here, having gotten yourself so firmly in position, and now there's this need for you to enjoy the peace and enjoy the calm before this other crew member gets to the camp. I feel like you're ahead of the game, and maybe that's why you feel this sense of waiting, of not knowing when something's going to change. With Judgment over here, I'm getting that your soul is transforming, and perhaps there's this energy where you are adjusting to the peace that you've conjured. Your pets on both sides of life will always hold a special place in your heart. Their energy stays with you throughout all time. And we've got, can you be an angel? Could you share our loving words with others and uplift them? So this could be something to do with your spiritual work. This could be a note from somebody that your pet is around you. But I feel like maybe on your spiritual pathway, this is a new phase of peace where now it's like you're helping other people. There's a shift in energy here, a total new direction. And I feel like that's something that your soul has got to find peace with. Be loyal to yourself and your heart on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Let's see. Show me. What does this Maestro need to know? Being so far ahead in the game. Vault access. There we go. Okay. So I feel like you're on a timeline where it's going to be easy for you to attract abundance, to find whatever you need, really. This is King of Pentacles energy. This is you being physically, very physically comfortable. And maybe you've got to get used to that. Maybe there could even be this feeling of, wow, I'm used to battles. Now what? And the now what is you being the King of Pentacles, male or female. You acknowledging the abundance that the universe has lined up for you because you lined up with your North Node. So I feel like you've got to claim your right to access your vault, to access your vortex. And then we've got Sweetheart offer here with the Jack of Hearts. And this is coming out beneath a twist in the tail and the path. So I definitely feel like your path is about to be affected by an offer coming in. I'm hearing impatience. You could feel a little bit impatient for something to shift here, which is why I feel like they are suggesting meditation. Yeah, you've definitely been through it. We've got the fight prowess achieved. So it's not always easy to come out of fight mode and go into rich mode or go into happy mode or peaceful mode. But I feel like that's what your soul's dealing with at the moment. Then we've got gift, victory, winning. So I feel like there's a part of you that is still adjusting to being completely where you're supposed to be in your work. Okay, let's pull some cards. The Hierophant, yes, okay. So you could be an expert at what you do. Yeah, there we go. We've got the Hierophant, the Queen of Swords, and the Lovers. So what I'm getting is there's something you do that no one else can do. And I feel like you are here for a beautiful purpose with the Maestro and the Hierophant. This is you acknowledging that you are irreplaceable, that you are needed. This could be to do with a serious relationship coming in, because there's a real family energy to this Vault Access card. And I feel like maybe that's what you're waiting for. You're waiting for the other members of the pack. You're waiting to hear from somebody. And I feel like this is either instinctive or something you've heard from psychics, something that you're very sure of. However, you could feel like you are holding the fort alone at the moment. Queen of Swords energy. Queen of Swords doesn't have a sweetheart at the moment, right? It's almost like the Queen of Swords is ready to love again. There's this energy of being alone, maybe feeling a little bit raw, but not for long with the Lovers. I'm getting that this is something that's going to complete your reality. Okay, I'm getting ally. I feel like there's an ally coming in to complete your reality and you're waiting for this victory. Let's have a look. I feel like you want a new direction. I feel like you've had to hold the fort potentially alone, or maybe you felt emotionally alone for a long time. So I feel like that's going to shift here with the Hierophant energy. I feel like you're definitely on your divine pathway. I feel like there's this energy of you allowing yourself to benefit from what you've created. Fish energy, this is about going with the flow of the new pathway. Water energy, Piscean energy could be very relevant. Spiritual completion I'm getting here. I feel like you've mastered something in your spiritual reality. And now it's almost like the peace is, you know when they say silence is deafening? That's kind of what I'm getting here. This silence is deafening kind of energy coming through. Show me this path. The dragon, solar plexus energy. So I feel like you're waiting for something to light your world up with this dragon energy. This is powerful, and this is archaic and ancient. So I'm hearing that you're going to be rejoining with one of your soul crew, one of your soulmates, someone very important to you. This could be someone you've waited for, because the Queen of Swords is seen as a single energy. They're saying not for long. You're not going to be single for long here. The universe is watching you with this dragon eye. This is almost like someone who got their own river flowing. Imagine if we had a channel and we had to pump the water out of the ground ourselves. I feel like you've pumped the water out of the ground. You've gotten your river flowing. And now it's like you're waiting for a ship to sail onto the river that you created. Hummingbird energy here. High vibrational. And very happy. North Node. So this is you doing what you're supposed to do. See what else comes out. Funny, we've got the North Node on the table and the South Node. First house, third eye. So you're someone who's very psychic, and I feel like everything you've done it alone. I feel like I'm speaking to someone really independent, chosen. That explains it here. That explains it. So it could feel a bit barren at the moment socially, and that's because you're chosen. That's because you've been selected. That's because you're being watched by the divine and put in a specific position so you can get the right boat. Show me. Vault access. Show me. Eyes to see. So something about you acknowledging how far you've come here. But I also feel like you're going to be setting eyes on somebody, because this is coming underneath the Libra card, the relationship card. So I think it's finally time for you to maybe see that you've won something, for you to meet someone perhaps, or for you to see that you've done your work beautifully with the 6th house energy. Built yourself up from nothing with ground zero, and I feel like it's time for you to give yourself some credit here that you've done this for the divine, the Hierophant energy, vibrational currency. So you got something moving in your life that was beautiful, that's divine. You're following your North Node here, very psychic, very tuned on, tuned in, turned on, whatever. And then we've got a new stage here. So your new stage is to revel in the peace and the paradise and have faith that the energies are supposed to join you when they're supposed to join you. 12th house, again that Piscean energy, 6 to the 12th. We've got the solar plexus with the dragon energy. I feel like you may have moments where you kind of slip back into your South Node. We've got Lilith on the table and Neptune. I feel like you're having moments where you slip into your South Node and sometimes you don't see how far you've come. But there's something you've picked up on psychically with the 12th house energy that's going to come to fruition. You're waiting for the sun to hit the deck of the boat. That's what it feels like here. So there's an unexpected message coming in for somebody, but it's almost like it's expected. Show me. What do we need to know? Hanged Man again. Okay, they're telling me patience required. Hierophant again. You are part of a divine plan that is going to get moving. It is going to get off the ground. But there's something about you having strength in your new positionings. Having that strength, yeah, to hold the fort, to hold your ground. Because there's something you're expecting here. Something beautiful. And the victory is assured is what I'm getting. There's something about you being patient and waiting for this to come. Let's have a look at these. Show me, Sacred Traveler. Fogged in. Go slow. Take time. There's that boat. The boat's on the water. We've got to get the big picture. And pleasure and passion, savouring your life. So I feel like the divine wants you to really savour what you've already achieved here. I feel like you're maybe waiting for a relationship, or there's some urge in you to connect with somebody. But I feel like the divine really want you to enjoy the new stage that you've created, and then more passion will join you. We've got passion twice here. I feel like you being loyal to your heart means holding your position for now. Let's clarify the fogged in card. Show me. Okay, Justice and the Two of Pentacles. With the Judgment on the bottom of the deck again. It's saying if you want something to be perfect in the future, there are a lot of elements being moved around non-physically, so that something that could be chaotic is actually balanced out. I'm getting this energy of, if what you wanted in your life came right now, it could flop, right? It could be a bit of a disaster. There's something coming in that needs to be perfectly alchemized, perfectly balanced, done properly. And if it were to be rushed, it would be like rushing a vintage whiskey. So there's this definite urge or need to be patient here and to allow the divine to plan things out in perfect timing. There's a restless energy with this Lion here. So I feel like your goal is to soothe yourself, to tune yourself into a pleasurable frequency alone if necessary, and to allow the divine to do things in their time because they know best.